An investigation by Newsnight has exposed fraud at the heart of Britain's student visa system. The Immigration Minister, Phil Woolas, has, in the past, called student visas the Achilles heel of the immigration system, and the government has introduced changes in an attempt to limit abuse. But undercover researchers working for this programme bought bogus visa documents which are being used to obtain student visas for study in Britain. Here's Richard Watson's exclusive report.
These men are about to hand over a bogus visa document to get an illegal immigrant into the UK. They're selling a visa letter from a private college which has been A-rated by the Home Office. Newsnight has gone undercover to expose fraud at the heart of Britain's student visa system.
It's easy money. Once they get the visa letter, they're on their way to the UK.
I need to know whether the visas that are coming into the office are legal and are real.
Foreign students are big business for Britain, £8 billion a year. But with big money comes big fraud. Why bother getting smuggled into the UK in the back of a truck if you could get invited in on a bogus student visa? Our investigation has revealed major weaknesses in the UK's student visa system, a system which has been exploited for years. Under the UK Border Agency's points-based system, foreign students require 40 points to study in Britain. 10 points come from showing you have enough money in your bank account to stay in the UK, but students can easily borrow that. The rest comes from having a formal college admission document known as a visa letter, and with both bits of paperwork ticked, you're on your way to Britain. We were told by a source that a London private college was handing out these bogus visa documents for cash. The college is called Gateway to UK Education, based in Hayes, West London. We began our investigation by contacting the previous owners, who told us they were anticipating a call, but not from us, from the Border Agency.
I would be expecting UKBA to knock our door rather than BBC.
The Gore family sold the business 8 months ago, but bizarrely they've had a succession of students arriving at their office in Sycamore Avenue, clutching strange visa letters on Gateway to UK Education headed paper.
And he showed me that single line, Sycamore Avenue. I said, that's here, but we are not Gateway to UK Education. You have to contact this address.
And did he speak English?
He couldn't speak English at all.
And how many of these students were turning up at your door?
If you take an average, for last 2 weeks we have been seeing the Heathrow Airport immigration calling us left, right and centre, and also some embassies from overseas calling us, and students physically coming here on an average of about 4 to 5 coming regularly. Phone calls endless.
4 to 5 a day?
Yeah.
A mystery then. Why was Gateway to UK Education, now under new ownership, using the old address? And were all the visa letters real? We were told that some students may have bought bogus documents, and we set out to obtain our own. Using false identities, we made contact with a network of secretive agents who were offering to arrange a deal. Our source said clandestine deals were taking place at night from within this office complex in Wembley Park. We set up a covert observation point nearby and watched the building from 8 p.m. Soon we saw a succession of young men arrive at the office. Some even counted cash outside. Here, 3 men appeared to be phoning someone inside, waiting for entry. They're let in by this man. We watched as 7 men came and went that night, most leaving with white A4 envelopes. We too were hoping to purchase a document using an undercover researcher, but he was told the deal was off for that night. We returned the next day, and our researcher waited at Wembley Park Tube for the call telling him when and where to meet. Finally it came late in the night. A text said, "Go to Empire House." We were watching as he walked to the door and made contact with a young man with glasses. He disappears. Shortly afterwards, another man in white brings out the document. He's joined by the man in glasses and they discuss the details on the visa letter. Watch as the man in white starts to open the envelope containing our cash. His accomplice appears to tell him to count the money inside. He comes back out and phones someone to finalise the deal. A quick shake of the hands and we're on our way. Well, after being given the runaround all day, we finally got it. This is it, the white envelope we just picked up from Empire House